Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on IIPR, or Innovative Industrial Properties, ticker IIPR. I've talked about this one on the channel quite a few different times, and it's been a growth stock for me, but I've had it for a while. So if you're in MJ, those type of stocks, you'll want to take a look at this one. This one is the picks and shovel behind all of the MJ stocks. Well, not all of them, but if you're like MJ, I say to diversify into IIPR. It's kind of the picks and shovels, the dirt, the shovel, the organic, any type of thing you need for a MJ company. Industrial IIPR has it. So. But again, IIPR, here's a look at what they've done over the last year, down over 7%. In the last 3 months, down over 28%. In the last month, down over 21%. In the last week, they're actually up 5.88%. And here's a look at what they did today. So I've just got one share here in Robinhood. I have some more in a retirement. But I was going to buy some more here, but I like seeing my low-cost basis of $40.06, and there's my return of 380%. If you don't know much about this one, like I said, it's a real estate investment trust, or a REIT. It does give a dividend, and the growth on this one is just phenomenal, as you can see. Been around since 2016. Not a whole lot of volume on this one, 113,000, average of 248,000, $4.93 billion market cap, and a 52-week low of $160.91, and a high of $288.02. Great ratings on this one at an 83% buy, and here's a look at their next earnings on February 23rd. And here's all my dividends, and you can see the increase there. Increased quite a bit, so it doesn't show when I bought it. I want to say I bought this one in 2018. That's weird that they don't show it, so that's kind of a new feature. But so it gives $1.50 quarterly, so October, January, July, so not too bad. Over here on Microsoft Bing, currently showing it as a buy with a 1-year price target of $282.71. Right now it's $192, so you can see the projected growth. Right now, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, but now would be a good time to consider this one, because it's going to go up summertime with the sales and everybody gardening and all that type of stuff. But 3 reasons to buy Innovative Industrial Properties and 1 reason to sell, and this is dated on the 28th. Business model isn't unique, but the sector in which it operates is. There are risks and rewards that need to be considered. Just like with any investment, however, there's still a lot to like about this real estate investment trust, or REIT, for long-term investors. Let's start with the bad news. So they own MJ Grow Houses, putting it squarely in the pot industry. The industry has been on the outs with Wall Street for a bit, so investor sentiment is very negative here. Given the Wall Street has an awful tendency to swing between irrational optimism and irrational pessimism, this is not a good thing. Even though MJ is charting a path toward legality across the entire United States, investor mood swings can lead to deep and painful downturns. So there you are, reward versus risk. So the stock is down roughly 33% from its late 2021 highs. That's a huge decline. There are some company-specific reasons to expect future, but less bright than the past. But they don't explain this kind of pullback at the REIT. Like I always say, it does provide a buying opportunity, and a chance to get some shares. So, and like I said, it should be going up in the summer again, but don't take my word for it. Do your own research. One of the first things to note about IIPR is that it has grown very rapidly, expanding from a single property at the time of its initial public offering in late 2016 to 103 properties today. Made 29 acquisitions in the fourth quarter of 2021 alone, but there is one thing, buying one property when you only own one increases your portfolio size by 100%. Buying a third property drops to 50%, the fourth gives you 33%, and those are big, though diminishing numbers. Now consider the impact of buying property, 103rd property, which amounts to less than 1% change in the portfolio size. So definitely something to think about, but I'm in this one for the long term. This one's got to go up. It's, MJ's not going away. Legalization is getting closer, and I don't have a date, so don't ask. I'm just speculating, but this one's got to go back up. But this is an industry that is still growth mode. Specifically, the REIT expects sales in the MJ sector to more than double between 2020 and 2025. It's ample room for innovative industrial properties, a leading REIT in this niche, to grow, even though it will likely be at a slower pace. So should be lots of growth in the next couple years. I've always said 2 to 5 years, and I would assume it would be legalized by then, because there's states becoming legal all the time. So IIPR announces amended tax treatment of 2021 distributions, and this is dated on Monday the 31st. So today announced the amendment of its initial tax treatment of its 2021 distributions that was provided in a press release dated on January 28, 2022. Amended tax treatment of its 2021 distributions is as follows. And here's a following on the chart. So I'll just scroll through this slowly for those of you that would like to look at that. Otherwise, you can go right to the source on Yahoo Finance. Common stock distribution with a record of December 31st, 2021 will be a split year distribution with a 10 cent allocable for 2021 for federal income tax purpose and $1.40 for 2022 for income tax purposes. So here's a little bit more about IIPR, and I'll go ahead and list my other videos in the description. You can watch those as well. So again, they announced the launch of a $300 million senior note offering. The notes will be operating a partnership, general unsecured and unsubordinated obligations. It will be fully and unconditionally guaranteed by the company and the operating partnership subsidiaries, and will rank equally in rate of payment with all the operating partnership existing and future senior unsecured indebtedness, including its 3.75% exchangeable senior notes due to 2024 and 5.50% senior notes due 2026. And here goes over a little bit more about IIPR. And again, you can find that on stockhouse.com. IIPR properties to raise $300 million debt capital, and this is some more information in regards to it. A little bit easier read, a little bit bigger print, so we'll go ahead and scroll through this one. Kind of some of the same information. Offering of the notes will be made only by means of a prospectus, supplement, and accompanying prospectus. And here's some more about IIPR. Over here on Reddit, have bought Canopy and IIPR. I just did a video on Canopy growth. So like I said, it's good to diversify. And I feel this is a good rate to diversify if you like all the MJ stocks. So currently at 192.41, low of 160.91, high of 288.02. Bought back in today, set and forget it, along with Grow Generation. That one just blows my mind how that one is down. I've done videos on that one. That used to be a $50 stock, scaling back into IIPR as well slowly. Grow Generation is another good one to look at if you're in the MJ stocks. I'll try to link that in the description as well. Over here on MSN Money, currently showing it as a buy. Here on Tip Ranks, currently showing it as a strong buy with a 52% upside to 293.75, high of 300, low of 285. But if you have IIPR, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you'd like to share. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green.